Let's be real for a second. Almost nothing brings on that sense of universal dread quite like administrative paperwork, right? Especially when it means a mandatory trip to the DMV. But what if I told you that you could completely bypass that waiting room and secure your new license right from your couch? Well, welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to unlock the secrets to a totally smooth, hassle-free online renewal process for your Delaware driver's license.
I mean, think about it. You are a busy person. You value your time and, honestly, your convenience. The absolute last thing you want to do is risk driving around with an expired license, which, by the way, can lead to fines or even a misdemeanor charge just because you couldn't find a spare afternoon to go stand in a physical line. It's a really frustrating problem, and drivers have been dealing with it for decades.
But here is the ultimate solution. Thanks to the legislative foundation laid by Delaware's House Bill 146, which was signed by Governor John Carney, the state finally removed that outdated mandate requiring application signatures to be done exclusively in pen and ink. Basically, by making a secure electronic signature equal to a physical one, the state cleared the regulatory runway for the MyDMV portal. It's this fully remote digital framework that literally lets you renew your license 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you need is an internet connection and your current license handy. Okay, so let's quickly dive into our roadmap so you know exactly what actionable steps we're covering today. We will start with preparation and eligibility, then move on to navigating the system, inputting your personal info, look at payment methods and fees, and finally wrap things up with confirmation and advanced tips.
All right, let's jump right into Step 1, Preparation and Eligibility Check. So before you even open up your web browser, we need to make sure you actually meet the strict security parameters for online renewal. The portal has these automated filters, and they'll immediately block your application if you don't fit the criteria. You've got to be a verified U.S. citizen, at least 18 years old, and hold a standard Class D license. Now, you cannot renew online if you hold a commercial driver's license or if you're trying to get a real ID for the very first time. And here's an absolutely crucial point. Delaware prevents consecutive online renewals to help combat identity theft. That means the state requires a physical visit every 16 years to get new biometric-compliant photos and an updated vision screening. So, if you renewed online last time, yep, you're headed to the branch this time around.
Moving right along to Step 2, navigating the online system. So, let's look at how to actually enter this digital portal and build your official profile on the MyDMV website. You're going to walk through 3 distinct phases to get your account set up. In Phase 1, you'll just need to input your current active Delaware driver's license number, your date of birth, and the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. You'll also have to check a little legal certification box, basically acknowledging that your electronic actions are legally binding. After that, you'll format your credentials, and then finally activate your account via email.
Now, to save you some serious frustration, please keep these strict credential formatting rules in mind when you're creating your unique login. The system is incredibly secure, which kind of means it's also very picky. Your username has to start with a letter and contain no spaces. And your password, it needs an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, and a number, and it absolutely cannot match your username. Just get this right on the first try, and you'll sail right through the process.
Once you submit those credentials, you are going to be sent an activation email. You have exactly 30 days to click that link before it completely expires. Now, if that link doesn't show up in your inbox within 72 hours, don't panic. You can just shoot an email over to technical support at dmvcustomerservice@delaware.gov. Just give them your username and email address, and they can do a manual activation for you.
Next up, Step 3, inputting your personal information.
Okay, once your account is active and you are logged into your dashboard, you want to select the Driver's License/ID Renewal option. This kicks off an automated screening process. The system will pull up your biological and address info that's currently on file. And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates the system's security limits. See, if you've recently moved, you can easily update your physical and mailing address right there on the fly. Super easy. But if you've recently gotten married or had a legal name change, the online application is going to completely halt. For that, you will absolutely need a physical branch visit with your original certified court or marriage documents.
All right, let's talk money in Step 4, payment methods and fees.
Assuming all your info is correct, you'll hit the payment gateway. Here, you can securely and easily settle your balance using Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. But hey, before you go typing in that card number, we really need to clear up a major discrepancy that's floating around online. If you've been reading third-party guides, you might see them claiming the base fee for an 8-year license is $40. Well, actually, scratch that. The official, legally binding Delaware DMV statutory schedule dictates a $50 base fee for a standard Class D 8-year renewal. So always rely on the official state documents to avoid any unwelcome surprises.
Looking at the official state fee schedule, it's pretty cool to see how the system calculates your costs instantly. For instance, if your license is already expired, the system automatically tacks on a $10 late fee. Got a motorcycle endorsement? Add $12. A taxi endorsement? That's another $10. The whole shebang is handled for you in real time, so you know exactly what you owe right down to the penny.
Just a really quick but important warning here regarding alternative payments. If you are doing a mail-in renewal and you decide to send a personal check instead of just paying online, be incredibly careful. If that check bounces or gets returned, it triggers an immediate $25 penalty fee. And it gets worse. You then have a strict 10-day window to settle both the original fee and that penalty, or your driver's license will be automatically suspended. Yikes, right? The big takeaway here, stick to the online credit card portal if you possibly can.
Finally, we've made it to step 5, confirmation, tips, and disclaimer.
So, your credit card is authorized. Congratulations, you are officially renewed. But hold on, there are a few final steps you've got to take to ensure you are totally street legal. The good news, the system doesn't make you wait by the mailbox to start driving. You'll instantly be issued a temporary paper license in a PDF format. You must print this document out immediately. Keep it in your glove box because it serves as your valid legal driving authority while the DMV prints your new, permanent, high-security card and mails it directly to your house over the next 2 weeks.
But please keep this limitation in mind. Remember that this printed piece of paper is a legal bridge for operating a motor vehicle. That's it. Do not expect the TSA to let you board a domestic flight with it. And honestly, your local bank probably won't accept it as a primary photo ID either. It is for driving, first and foremost.
I also definitely want to cover a special exemption here. For our active duty military, Department of Defense civilians, and their dependents who are stationed out of state, the Delaware DMV offers a really flexible mail-in packet exemption. You just mail in a copy of your assignment orders, your basic info, and your payment. Now, the DMV notes this is a $40 fee for this specific mail-in packet. But the best part? The state completely waives any late renewal fees if you can prove you were deployed out of state at the time your license expired. That's a huge help.
Now, for anyone looking to upgrade to a federal Real ID, the card with the little gold star that's required for domestic flights in federal buildings, you simply cannot do it online for the first time. Federal law actually requires a physical one-time verification of your original documents. So you'll need to visit a branch with an original U.S. birth certificate or an unexpired passport, proof of your social security number, and 2 unique proofs of Delaware residency, like a utility bill and a bank statement. But hey, once that's done in person, you'll be able to renew digitally in future cycles.
Just as a quick disclaimer before we wrap up, government regulations and fee structures do shift over time. While this explainer covers the comprehensive framework that's currently in place, always make sure to cross-reference your specific situation with the latest information directly from Delaware's official DMV website, or just contact their customer support for the most up-to-date guidance.
So with this knowledge in hand, you are fully equipped to master the MyDMV portal, avoid those hidden fees, and reclaim your afternoon. But as states continue to digitize their most critical infrastructure, it kind of begs the question, right? Are physical ID cards destined to become a thing of the past entirely, or will these Gold Star Real ID standards keep us tied to the physical DMV branch for decades to come? It's something to think about. Anyway, share this explainer with your friends so you can save them a trip, log on, and get your renewal done today.